That was supposed to be a surprise.
Okay, so I guess we just get started. But again, if you you guys hear a line you like, don't feel afraid to snap or to clap or whatever. I feed off of your feedback. That is the music to my rhyme. So here we go. Stop. Let me paint you a picture. No metaphors, descriptions is funny. When you're on the verge of slavery and freedom, and you look back to the slave mentality like you forgot something. Devastating like there is no such thing as hope, like the runaway slave who could have been free, but forgot his neck on the rope. So even when he's running, he still chokes, or the cat that got smoked, because got his lungs on the concrete. How loud do your prose versus your cons speak when you are measuring slavery and freedom? As it's trying to see which one is more beneficial. You see, that's the issue. We measure slavery and freedom as if they are both equal, as if they both have the same sequel, but I guess that's just the nature of being people. But when the heroin addict retorts back to the needle, what can you tell him? Not to be a person? You see, that's what we do. We stay in the pain, afraid of bigger and better things. We stay in the gloom until it worsens, always expecting life to be smooth, and juggle slavery and freedom and force ourselves to choose. And I know it's hard and it's tricky, because how you explain to a child of God that in a game of life you came in third? But if you always won in a game of life, if you always came in first, would you understand you were a child of God, or would God just be you? I said, are you listening? If you always won in the game of life, if you always came in first, would you understand you were a child of God, or would God just be you? Stop, let me paint you a picture. You see, I'm standing on the shore of the sea, trying to see beyond the shore, but I can't really be sure what I see, because all I see is the shore. You see? Yes. I said, I'm standing on the shore of the sea, trying to see beyond the shore, but I can't really be sure what I see, because all I see is the shore. You see, and it's killing me, because behind me is a war, and the chariots are coming forward. And I can see the arrows being thrown across, making footprints across the sky. I know it's me they're coming for, but I gotta endure. I just hope that my God has mercy on me. Maybe he can allow me to, if I die, if this is my last day, my last breath, to allow me to resurrect and live twice. Or maybe have mercy on my children and the wife who are my treasure. You see, this pressure of being a man is hard when you are a husband and a father. And it's killing me, because I promised them that they would see freedom tomorrow. I promised them they would be free. But they look across and all they see is the sea, and I know it's confusing, but if you could just see what I saw, you understand what I felt when I saw it. You see, we all go through it, the feeling of not knowing, but if we just keep the faith, and it's the faith we keep, all we have to do is wait for the opening of our sea. Are you listening? So don't be afraid to walk across the water that's dried. He's got angels holding up the waters like walls. So don't be afraid to get to the other side. Are you listening? I said he's got angels holding up the waters like walls. So don't be afraid to walk across the land that's dry. He's gonna make sure you get there to the other side. Stop. You know, it's funny when you're on the verge of slavery or freedom, and you resort back to the slave mentality, like you forgot something. Thank you.